energy, of course, is well known. Almost perhaps 50% of the total generating capacity is almost now on the non-fossil fuel, non-fossil part. Given the situation, uh, what sort of critical role, renewable energy companies like you can actually play to cater to the huge demand, power demand, that is, of course, almost obvious to come over the next 5 years? Because I'll just give you the data, because right now I think the load capacity for the data centers is around 1.3, 1.5 gigawatts. It is expected to almost go to about 8 gigawatts by 2030, what Jeffrey says, according to the report. So how do you think renewable energy can actually stand up and meet the demand?
As you would have seen, renewable energy, as you rightly mentioned, already contributes 50% of the overall installed capacity. And this year we are on track to deliver more than 40 gigawatts of solar and more than 5 gigawatts of wind. So it's the highest ever addition in the grid we are seeing on the renewables. And of course, we are all searching for more demand centers to accommodate this growth in renewables. Because as we are growing in renewables, this is an intermittent power. So we all need round the clock sort of power, which there are more and more sinks for that power, which will help all of us supply more power, because this sector has all the ingredients, and of course we are all very cost competitive. So as we would have seen that India has led the way in terms of the cost competitiveness of renewables. The delivered cost of solar in India is one of the cheapest in the world, and we are moving towards that on the battery side, on the PSP side, and all the new technologies. So we are very, very competitive on the power. So first and foremost, every industry needs the cheap solution. Renewable stands head to head or even ahead of other sources of power in terms of supplying cheaper power, cheaper than the state electricity board is able to supply. So as you would have seen, most of the data center operators have already tied up with renewable power operators. They have set up their own capacities. So renewable is more than geared up to supply this additional demand of 8 gigawatts round the clock demand, if I may say. Because right now, various customers like railways are already buying round the clock power, which a data center may also look at. And that can be done very efficiently through